Good morning. Well,
Well, we're
I know Baba's with us today.
yes, he is, and I'm happy that you're here to offer your heart openly to your beloved. It kind of gives us the opportunity to do the same with your offering of music to Baba. So thank you for being here, Jim. Jay Baba.
Jay Baba, everybody. Well, I'd like to begin with a song poem that Mayor Baba himself wrote to Dr. William Donkin for Donkin's 33rd birthday. Baba wrote this on April 8th of 1944, and this is based on a melody by Bill Cliff. Baba wrote a poem called Just You and Me. And I always like to say when I do this song, which I love this song, is when you boil it all down, it's just you and Baba. And Baba's reiterating that in a poem to William Donkin. In the moonlight, just you and me. When everything is bright, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. In darkness or in light, just you and me. In wrong or in right, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. When devil is in flight, just you and me. When God is in sight, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. When truth is all might, just you and me. And when difficulties are slight, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. In corners all tight, just you and me. When sharing God's delight, just you and me, 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 just you and me. Thank you, Meher Baba, for everything you do. Thank you for your kindness and compassion true, for all your years of suffering, so this world be born anew. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your patience and your grace. Thank you for the pleasures of your beautiful, sweet face. Thank you for your silence, ever fresh and ever new. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your friendship and your trust, for your strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust. Thank you for your circle, the avataric crew. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for making life so clear. Thank you for your discourses that define this gross sphere. Thank you for giving each and everyone a clue. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your daily companionship. Thank you for your wisdom, for being infinitely hip. Thank you for your presence in everything we do. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for awakening love's true way, for constantly forgiving and forgetting our delay. Thank you for all the sanskaras you constantly subdue. Thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, thank you. This next song I wrote as if Meher Baba were singing it to us. And it's based on the fact that we receive whatever we want to receive. Baba's constantly giving. It's up to us to clear the pathway to receive this love that's ever flowing. So Baba's telling us, if you want, I will stay with you forever if you want, every day. If you want, I will stay with you forever. If you want, every day. If you want, I will love you like no other. If you want, in every way. If you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. And if you want, I will join you on life's highway. If you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest and in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. If you want, you can daily surrender all your mind and all your heart. And if you want, you can sing songs so tender that the gates of heaven will surely part. And if you want, I will be your beloved in times of crisis and in days of bliss. And if you want, I will offer you my homestead. I'll prepare you for the divine kiss. If you want, I will always be beside you. If you want, every day. And if you want, I will join you on life's highway. If you want, I'll show the way. And if you want, I will be your provider in days of harvest and in days of loss. And if you want, I will be your night rider, your protector. I'll take up the cross. Well, this next song is a poem. Is putting the poem of Josephine Esther Ross to music. I just did this fairly recently. I've put this particular poem to music several times. This is the current melody. It's called Awakening. My love came to me unaware, while yet I was asleep, and offered me a golden gift to cherish and to keep. Oh, would that I had been awake to thank him as I ought, and give him something in return for that great gift he brought. I know not what this treasure is. He brought me in the night, nor can I pierce its mystery until the morning light. And now I can no longer rest. I watch with eager eyes to see the first faint streak of light against the morning sky. Perhaps when dawn has come at last, Baba will pass again this way. And oh, suppose he says to me, I have returned to stay. Well, I'd run to open wide the door and bid him dwell in me, that I may serve and worship him throughout eternity.
So beautiful, Jim. Who wrote that?
That's Josephine Esther Ross.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's something that, I love these poets, and I think she was inspired by Malcolm Schloss because she was friends with Malcolm Schloss in 1931 when she was just in her early 20s when they met Baba. That kind of poetry where there's a simple image, but it's really telling you a lot more. The idea of knowing that a gift has been bestowed upon oneself, but not knowing the nature of the gift. All of that it's kind of a simple mysticism that's deeply profound to me anyway. All right, we'll go to another poet, Francis Brabazon. This is ghazal number 97 in In Dust I Sing. I always say that this particular poem is very cinematic. This is called This Morning. This morning, the dust in Love Street was a stream of flags, and every scrubby beggar had shaved and patched up his rags. For last night, word went through the street that set all afire. For tomorrow the Master will satisfy all our hearts' desires. Some idiots had dashed off to the surrounding towns to round up all the down at heels singers and clowns. By the time I got to the wine shop, there was a queue a mile long, with each holding enameled mug in hand. They knuckled like a gong. the musicians and the singers were belting out a round, but the sweetest music was the wine jar's gurgling sound. The beloved master's face outshone the rising sun, and his eyes were seas in which was drowned all the sin we've done. From daybreak to day close, the thirsty beggars filed by, and some drank and some shouted and some passed out on a sign. For today word went through the street that set all afire, for the master will satisfy all our heart's desires. For the master will always satisfy all our heart's desires. Here's another beautiful Josephine Esther Ross poem, which I wish on all of us, called Let There Be Peace. Let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, that God's great wisdom may descend and enlighten mankind. We cannot hear the still small voice that ever seeks to guide us. We cannot sense the shining ones who ever stand beside us. Because we are so occupied with outer daily strife and have no leisure to enjoy God's proffered gift of life. Oh, the quiet thought, the loving heart, the silence of repose, the healing of a kindly word, the fragrance of the rose. Well, the sky at dawn, the stars at night, these are but gentle things. Yet knowing them, we are aware of passing angels' wings. So let there be peace within the heart and quiet in the mind, that God himself may now descend to heal and bless mankind. Oh, Baba, what you gonna do? Oh, Baba, what you gonna do? Will you change my world when you change my point of view? I said, oh, Baba, hide and seek's your game. Oh, Baba, hide and seek's your game. Well, come on out and show me your true frame. I said, oh, Baba, what am I supposed to do? Oh, Baba, what am I supposed to do? Well, I love myself, but I want to love only you. Well, deep in my heart, where you reside, deep in my heart, you love to hide. And drowning in your love is how I want to die. It's such a long and lonely, lovely ride. Say, I said, oh, Baba, slay me with your Nazar. Oh, Baba, slay me with your Nazar. This illusion game has gone on way too far. I said, oh, Baba, hallowed be thy name. Oh, Baba, hallowed be thy name. Well, I'm just a moth burning in your flame. I said, oh, Baba, your compassion know no bounds. Oh, Baba, your compassion know no bounds. And your silence is what makes the sweetest sounds. Well, lost in your eyes is where I'm found. Lost in your eyes is where I drown. And drowning in your love is how I want to die. Merging in the one eternal sigh. I said, oh, Baba, what you gonna do? Oh, Baba, what you gonna do? Will you change my world when you change my point of view?
Great song, Jim.
Thank you.
What key was that in?
The key of L. It sounded like L to me. It might have been in the Brooklyn key. Hey!
Well, I was playing a B harp with it, and it
Yeah,
sounded really
it's in
good.
B. It's in B.
Okay.
Hey! Hi, Ann Ross. I'm singing your mom's, singing some of your mom's songs today. This is another wonderful song that Baba used to listen to, and by the great Paul Robeson. I used to listen to this every Sunday at Laura Delevingne's house, and it's called Deep River. My home is over Jordan, deep, deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, to that promised land where all is peace? Deep river, my home is over Jordan, deep, deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, when I get to heaven, I shall take my seat, lay all my burdens at Jesus' feet. Deep river, my home is over Jordan, deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campgrounds. Oh, when I reach my beloved, we shall become one, and eternally I shall praise him for all he has done. Oh, deep river, my home is over Jordan, deep, deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campgrounds. I want to cross over into campgrounds. This is an old Carter family tune. I've changed the words. I can never leave anything left unchanged. This world is not my home. I'm just passing through. My treasures and my hopes are far beyond its view. For my beloved's waiting on the divine ocean's shore, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Well, over in eternity resides my Lord Meyer, and the saints are shouting his victory, singing everywhere. And I hear his silent voice and receive his soul's rapport, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh, my Lord Mayer, there's no friend like you. Without your guiding hand, Lord, Lord, what would I do? Your perfect love, it beckons me to love you more and more and still more. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Well, my Savior is expecting me, that's one thing I know. 'Cause I made a bargain with Baba a long, long time ago. He said he'll always rescue me, even though I'm a weak and poor. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Well, over in glory land, I'll live eternally. I'll overcome my ego and be completely free. And in song I'll praise my Savior, who all my burdens bore. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh, my Lord Mayer, there's no friend like you. Without your guiding hand, Lord, Lord, what would I do? Your perfect love, it beckons me to love you more and more and still more. And I can't feel at home in this world anymore. They say that it's the sun that brightens up the skies, but I know better. It's the reflection from your eyes. Somebody's singing through the heavens, lighting up the sun. Burning off the darkness, and you are that someone. Well, it's said by the general public, true love cannot be claimed, but I know better, 'cause I'm crazy for your name. Somebody's dancing across the heavens, figure skating around the sun. Shining like forever, and you are that someone. No doubt about it, no discussion, no debate. All that glitters isn't gold, but Baba, you're truly great. Well, it's said that we're all sinners and not worthy of God's glance, but I know better, 'cause I've glimpsed part of your dance. Somebody's moving behind the curtain, pulling strings and having fun. silently sowing seeds of love, Baba. You're that someone. Well, it's said all life's a gamble. Well, I've bet all my chips on you, 'cause I know better. You'll always see us through, no matter which way the wheel is turning. You're the center of the drum. Conducting the universal rhythm. You are that someone. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm crazy for your smile. You're my father, mother, angel, Lord, and I'm your wayward child. Well, it's said that it's the sun that brightens up the skies, but I know better. It's the reflection from your eyes. Somebody's singing through the heavens and lighting up the sun. Burning off the darkness. Yeah, you are. That's someone. Burning off the darkness, Baba. You are my someone.
Beautiful, Jim.
Thank you. Well, early in the morning, at the break of day, I asked the Lord, help me play well your game, the game of love, so I may one day rise above. Well, early in the morning, at the crack of dawn, I asked the Lord, Lord, was I born to know your presence and your estate, to merge in you and elevate? Well, early in the morning, when my heart's on fire, I ask my Lord to fuel my desire to burn till I'm no more, return to dust at the Master's core. Well, early in the morning, when I arise, I ask the Lord to look in my eyes and gaze upon my yearning face, so I may receive his silent grace. Well, early in the morning, when I awake, I ask my Lord, for heaven's sake, forgive my failures of the day before, so I may enter his tavern door. Early in the morning, when the sun is low, I ask my Lord, where can I go to find your haven and your rest, to lay my head upon your breast? Well, early in the morning, when the moon's still bright, I ask the Lord with all my might to know for certain my destiny, so I may merge in eternity. Well, early in the morning, when I'm reborn, I ask the Lord for one more song to sing his praises and feel his light, to one day gain the inner sight. Well, early in the morning, when my heart's on fire, and the Lord, please fuel my desire to burn till I'm no more, and return to dust at the Master's core. So this next one is another poem by Francis Brabazon. I believe this comes from the collection, The Beloved is All in All. And what I did with this is I took one of his couplets and I used it as a chorus. In the original poem, it's just one of six or seven verses. And anyway. You have stooped down to heal the roots of the rose's pain, to bathe lepers and feed the poor and comfort the insane. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. Maybe the beasts will invent new scales and melodies, for our praises are hammers riveting fingers and knees. For you have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorn. From the depths we cry to you, from your beyond state you came, as a flood of waters, as a column of bright flame. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorns. There's a place in the heart in which the universe can revolve. We have sealed in capsules, daring and high resolve. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorn. It was inevitable, our final degeneracy, that having failed both God and woman, we'd invent a monstrous she. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorn. Oh, Baba, your presence is our answer, so why do we nourish our absence? Speak to us, beloved, the refreshing word of your silence. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorns. But we, your lovers, we garland you with the rose's thorns. Here's another traditional country song. I've changed some words. This is called Fly Away. Some glad morning when I am awake, I'll fly away. No more egos, no more hearts to break. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away to Baba. I'll fly away. When I die in the highest of the high, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this world are gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars has flown, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away to Baba. I'll fly away. When I die in the highest of the high, I'll fly away. Oh dear Baba, what wonders when we meet. I'll fly away, for I shall lay my head upon your feet, and I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away to Baba. I'll fly away. When I die in the highest of the high, I'll fly away. Just a few more lifetimes and then I'll fly away, to finally put this illusion to an end. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away to Baba. I'll fly away. When I die in the highest of the high, I'll fly away. Oh, who can understand this lover's game? I'll fly away. Lover and beloved are both one and the same. I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away to Baba. I'll fly away. When I die in the highest of the high, I'll fly away.
Hey, Baba.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just hung out with Daryl Smith 2 nights ago, and he said, "Well, here's one of my favorite Jim Myers songs," and he pulled this one out.
Yeah, it did, huh?
Yeah, it's a great, great writing job, Jim.
Yeah, you know, and I'll be truly 100% honest with you. It's so many, many years of playing and singing these kind of songs. I might have stolen half of the words from somebody else. I just, after a while. But the beautiful thing is it's all an illusion, so I'm going to take credit for it, okay? Yeah, might as well. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, that's a great song. All those old classics. All right. All right, let's put this down and do some dulcimer playing. I've got to do this song for Joe. If I don't do this song for Joe, he's never going to give me another link to Baba Zoom ever again. He's already threatened me.
And I will deliver on that threat.
Yeah, see, there it is. I mean, I'm not making this up. I was threatened by Joe Stewart, and you're all witnesses. And Joe, just like Donald Trump, is admitting his guilt. All right. Okay, so the first discourse in the Everything and the Nothing, which are a series of discourses Baba gave in Australia. And I believe, and I may be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that Francis Brabazon sweetened these discourses. Didn't change them, but sweetened them with his brilliance. So I'm thinking Baba gave this completely as it is, but we'll give us a side credit to Francis Brabazon. This is called The Lover and the Beloved. When anybody asks me about Meher Baba and who he is, I recite this poem. I said, if this is who Mayor Baba is, the man who came up with this, if you need to know more, if that gets you intrigued, then look into it. I just feel that this tells the whole story of the creation. God is love, and love must love, and to love there must be a beloved. But since God is existence, infinite and eternal, there's no one for him to love but himself. And in order to love himself, he must imagine himself as the beloved, whom he as a lover imagines he loves. Oh, 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 oh. Beloved and lover implies separation, and separation creates longing, and longing causes search, and the wider and the more intense the search, the greater the separation, and the more terrible the longing. Oh, 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 oh. When longing is most intense, separation is complete. And the purpose of separation, which was that love might experience itself as lover and beloved, is fulfilled. And union follows. And when union is attained, the lover knows that he himself was all along the beloved whom he loved and desired union with. And all the impossible situations he overcame were obstacles which he himself had placed in the path to himself. Oh, 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 oh. To attain union is so impossibly difficult because it is impossible to become what you already are. Union is nothing other than knowledge of oneself as the only one. Oh, oh, oh.
Jay Baba. Beautiful, Jim.
Thank you. So I can expect to get some links in the future?
Eternally.
All right. Well, most of you know that Francis Brabazon was a spectacular poet. I went and visited him in 1971. I flew directly from Vietnam, as I was a combat medic. I flew directly to Australia, landed in Sydney, found out that Francis was 1,000 miles or 800 miles away or whatever it was, grabbed a flight in Brisbane to Brisbane, landed in Brisbane, went out and almost killed myself because I was hitchhiking on the wrong side of the road. Finally got a ride from Brisbane to Woombai, Keel Mountain Road, and hung out with Francis Brabazon for 3 days. Jumped back out on the road, hitchhiked Brisbane, flew back, flew into Vietnam and got rocketed immediately. So it was one of those 7-day experiences that you just can't, it's just Baba's whirlwind. I actually had a dream about it recently, and I was shaking my head when I woke up because it's just an impossible story. Anyway, Francis not only was a fine poet, a great poet, but he was also a musician. He studied classical piano, and he also was a painter. I don't even know if I told him I was a painter or that I did music or anything like that. Back in '71, I probably didn't tell him any of that. The lead up is to this song, which is when Francis was living with Mayor Baba, he would hear this Hindi song, and he asked about it because the melody intrigued him. And it turned out that it was a song of Tukaram, who was a perfect master many centuries ago. And Tukaram's poetry are called abhangs. And they put one of his abhangs to this melody. So Francis took the melody and put these English words to it. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher is the all-sounding lovely name of the one who was, yet again he came. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher means mercy, Meher means light, Meher is the sun shining in our night. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher means father, Meher means mother, Meher means sister, Meher means brother, Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher means the friend ever at our side when we remember and in him abide. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher means the morning of another day. Hold fast to his daman and do not stray. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Meher means that pure word that nourishes by by which a man's work ever flourishes. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. Sing his lovely name throughout the day. Sing until singing becomes your way. Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba, Meher beloved, Meher Baba. All right. There you go. All right. These are words by Meher Baba. You know, one of the advantages of being a musician or trying to be a musician, one of the advantages is that you can put Meher Baba's words to music, and then you can write on the piece of paper of your song words Meher Baba, music Jim Meyer. So there you are. You're like Rodgers and Hammerstein. Except that God is the author of your song. God does not listen to the language of the tongue. God does not listen to the mind. God responds only to the language of the heart. It is the song of love for beloved God. Do not listen to the voice of the mind. Listen to the voice of the heart. The mind wavers, the heart does not. The mind fears, the heart is undaunted. Love God, keep him ever consciously present within you. Let God form the basis of all your thoughts, speech, and actions. Remember God in every little thing you do, and all responsibilities will rest solely with God. Do not listen to the voice of the mind. Listen to the voice of the heart. The mind is home to doubts, reasons, and theories. The purified heart becomes the beloved's home. So rid your heart of low desires, malice, and selfishness. Then God will manifest in you as your own true self. God responds only to the language of the heart. It is the song of love for beloved God. Love God. Keep him ever consciously present within you. Let God form the basis of all your thoughts, speech, and actions. Remember God in every little thing you do, then all responsibilities will rest solely with God. For God does not listen to the language of the tongue. God does not listen to the mind. God responds only to the language of the heart. It is the song of love for beloved God. It is the song of love for beloved God.
That was nice. I don't remember that one, or if I have heard it, it wasn't recent.
You know, there's so many songs, so little time. Okay, another one by Mayor Baba, words by Mayor Baba. Wait, music by Jim Meyer. This is a Mayor Baba, Jim Meyer song. I just did that one. Baba says, if you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. The universe is my ashram, and every heart my home. But I manifest only in those hearts where I am alone. So if you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you love me, you will find me. And if not, you never will. It's infinitely easy for me to give you my love, but not so easy for you to take your fill. So if you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. Love is meant to be experienced. Love is not meant to be disclosed. Love is a secret not to be displayed, save for the heart of one exposed. So if you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. Love God and become God. I've come to release my love. That is all I want from what I'm speaking of. So if you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. If you do not want me absent from you, then do not be absent from me. Here's I want to say, Francis has an edgy side to him, and in this poem, which again I think comes from The Beloved is All in All, he's talking about the terrible nature of separation. So I'd like to share that with you. The desire of the drop is to return to the ocean when separation is perfect. The journey loses its motion. My destiny with you, beloved, was in the word of your breath, when it ordered the white sons to battle, to overcome death. In my journey across these terrible plains of separation, the train has brought me to a shanty town called Annihilation. Now I am deprived of even the oppression of your glance, which in the days of love madness set the measure of my dance. I camp by a salt water hole, which has blistered my tongue. My eyes are two holes in a gunny sack, bleached by the sun. And I have become a skeleton that has no bones to support my flesh in this country of sand and stone. And yet I praise the separation, for it has written your name on the waters of my tears, in the colors of bright flame. This is, I wrote this melody to a Dan Ladinsky version of Hafez many, many years ago when he was first starting out writing these. And I like this one particularly well, which Hafez is telling his audience how full of love he is this evening. Oh, I am full of love tonight. Come look into my eyes, and let's go sailing off, my love, on a long, long ocean ride. For this world can never touch you as I hold you to my side. And the jealous moon is trying to capture the light dancing from your eyes. I am full of love tonight. Look in my ancient eyes, and let our spirits go sailing off on a wild and winged ride. For the body's just an old sandbar in the speeding hourglass of time. Let love turn sorrow's mouth right side up, so laughing hearts can drink the divine. Oh, God was full of wine last night and let a great secret slip. The divine court is waiting just for you, so why delay in passion's kiss? Oh, Hafez will be brimful of wine tonight, so be not shy, dear ones. Look deep within the playful eyes of my verse that are branded with the sun. Every soul is bound in jail. Only love can lift that veil. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Every soul needs to awake and realize the dream's mistake. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Keep your hands on the gospel plow. Repeat Baba's name, repeat it now. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul receives God's grace. It makes no difference what religion or race. You keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Every soul is a part of God. You make it easy or you make it hard. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. For every soul is truly free, bound by the mind's trickery. So keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. I'm a slave of the Lord Meyer. I will follow him anywhere. Keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold fast to Baba's Daman till illusion's dead and gone. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. The perfect prize will always be Lord Meyer's divinity. So keep your eyes on the prize and hold on. Hold on, hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. All right. So somewhere in the distant past, I was singing some spirituals. I think I was singing, "Oh Mary, Don't You Weep." And it just occurred to me at that moment that Mary, Mother of Jesus, was called other names in other advents of the avatar. So I went to Google and I I looked up the mother of Zoroaster and the mother of Ram and Krishna and Buddha and Muhammad, and of course we know who the mother of Meher Baba was. So, and I put this to this song. Oh, I see why that doesn't sound right. Take the capo off. There you go. Give me a second. I'm going to put this in tune. O Mary, do not weep. O Mary, do not mourn. Your son Jesus can never die. He lives in all hearts reborn. O dog Dover, do not mourn. O dog Dover, don't you cry. Your son Zoroaster is the fire of love, and he can never die. O Kashalya, do not weep. O Kashalya, do not grieve. Your son Rama is alive and well in the hearts of all who believe. O Mahamaya, shed no tears. O Mahamaya, do not cry. Your son, the Buddha, has transcended death, so he can never die. And O Devaki, do not fear. O Devaki, do not weep. Your son Krishna is eternally alive, arisen from illusion's dream of sleep. No, Amina, don't be sad. Oh, Amina, do not cry. Your son Mohammed has merged in Allah. He can never die. Oh, Shireen, do not cry. Oh, Shireen, do not moan. Your son Meher can never die. He lives in the hearts of his own.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you. All right. Now, for something completely different. We're going to do a whole set of things here. Start off with a couple of very simple love songs written by the most profoundly simple yet profoundly complex poet I have ever, probably that I've ever encountered. And that would be Malcolm Schloss. His poems are very simple, and yet let's make it a little easier for myself here. This is called While Silence Reigns. Breath by breath, I breathe your name, whom the heart and soul proclaim. God and Master, faithful friend, guide and refuge to the end. In with power, out with love, blessing all below, above, around, within, the breathing flows with the body in repose. And with the mind and heart serene, while the soul is felt and seen, and in the soul where silence reigns, God is found and God remains. Breath by breath, I breathe your name, whom the heart and soul proclaim. God and Master, faithful friend, guide and refuge to the end. That was called While Silence Reigns. And this one is called For No Man Knoweth. I've been listening, beloved, listening all day long, for the sound of your voice, my beloved, the fountain of all my song. And I've been looking, beloved, looking the livelong day for a glimpse of your smile, my beloved, warm as the sun's own ray. And I've waited, beloved, heart, mind, and body on, held for the time of your coming, free to respond to your call. And now I'm weary, beloved, body and mind and heart. Oh, will you not come, my beloved? Blessed one, here thou art. Here thou art. Here thou art.
You could do a whole concert of Malcolm Schloss's songs, like your CD.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just amazing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah. Well, the CD also had that, I don't know, there were just so many different modes and rhythms, and you did a really good job on that.
Thank you. Let's hope Baba feels the same way. All right. Well, in the world of Mayor Baba, there is a very unusual, unique soul who not only is an egghead, but is also a great, great poet and musician. And that's Ward Parks. Say what you will. He's written some of the most beautiful Baba songs, and I'd like to do one of them. Let me see. All right. This is a great, great song. He must have written this 40 years ago. This is called I Long Just to Be With You. Sweetness of the heart, your fragrance grows out across this world, your joy stream flows. But I long just to be, darling, Mayor, with thee, and everywhere your beauty to see all around me. Destinies and fates are laid by you. Everything you say must surely come true. But I long just to be, darling, Mayor, with thee, and everywhere your beauty to see all around me. Softly in the night, the falling rain quells the raging fires of the lover's pain. But I long just to be, darling, Mayor, with thee, and everywhere your beauty to see all around me. Awaken in our hearts, from sleep we pray. Open up the door to love's own way. For I long just to be, darling, Mayor, with thee, and everywhere your beauty to see all around me. But I long just to be, darling, Mayor, with thee, and everywhere your beauty to see all around me.
Oh, Jim, that was just exquisite.
Thank you. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, beautiful. I have several here of his, but I don't want to over promote Ward Park, so we just do just one beautiful song, and that's enough. I hope you all know I love Ward, and I just like to put a little, because I'm jealous of Ward. Okay. Here's another person I'm jealous of. This is a song by Beverly Smith, a wonderful, wonderful musician. Lives not too far from me, maybe about 40 minutes, who I never see. And this was a very popular song in the I would say late 70s, early 80s. I don't know if it's still popular because I haven't been to India in so long, but this is called Hold Holding on with two hands. Let's get a little higher. Who knows how many lifetimes you've been calling out to me? You know the countless times I did not hear and could not see. By the mercy of your grace, my eyes beheld your lovely face. There's only one thing left for me to do. Give it all up and take a hold of you. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Baba, don't let me let go. And from the day I saw you in my mind, the questions form. Believe what's proven to you, or accept this man as love and Lord. Listen to the voice of reason, or trust in this dear companion. Only one thing left for me to do. Give it all up and take a hold of you. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. So don't let me let go. Don't let me let go. May Hare, my dear companion, walk with me down love's lane. My heart is overflowing. You are the Lord and my best friend. Hold me close upon this path of love. Everything is in your hands, my love. Only one thing left for me to do. Give it all up, take a hold of you. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. I'm holding on with two hands. Don't let me let go. 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 Here's another poem by Malcolm Schloss. This is called Redemption, one of my favorites. Wielder of infinite power, enjoyer of infinite bliss, master of infinite wisdom, why do you come like this? Seemingly worn and haggard, seemingly racked with pain, seemingly utterly puzzled, seemingly all in vain. He said the woes of this world are heavy, the faults of this world are great. I have assumed its burdens. I will redeem its state. And then shall my infinite glory, which you have known in part, will reign for unnumbered eons, enthroned in every heart. Here's another, why don't we just finish it off with this? This is another poem by Malcolm Schloss. Redemption, the one I just did, is not in his book, Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality. It's in another book. It's an interesting fact and a sidelight that the book of poetry by Malcolm Schloss called Ways to Attain the Supreme Reality was commissioned and paid for by Meyer Baba. So it was an honor for me to put them all, most of them, to music, and it was also an honor because it was a project that was started by Bob Brown and myself to put those all to music, and then when Bob passed away, I made it a point to finish the work. So this is a lovely, lovely poem. This will be the last of the concert. This is called In and Beyond Form. Okay, I need to put a cable on here. I love the lovely forms of God, His sweetness and His light. I love the stars He turns into and shines from in the night. I love the rose from which He sends His perfume breath to me. I love the universal pulse beating within the sea. Nowhere that I can turn to look, but that His presence there lifts me out of this dream of self to know Him everywhere. I love the rose from which He sends His perfume breath to me. I love the universal pulse beating within the sea. For I love the lovely forms of God, His sweetness and His light. And I love the stars He turns into and shines from in the night. I love the rose from which He sends His perfume breath to me. And I love the universal pulse beating within the sea. Jai Baba, everybody.
Hey, Baba, Jim.
Hey, Baba.
Yeah,
Jim? Jim?
Hey.
Hello, Jim.
Hello.
It's Marta. Jim, I know that you do not enjoy this, but sitting here for the last hour and a half, listening to you for the last 50 years, I just want, somebody has something on. I just wanted to thank Baba for giving us your beautiful voice, your beautiful presence, and your devotion to come here every 2 weeks and perform for us at your slowly declining age. I'm sorry, Jim, but we're all declining. You sound magnificent. You sound more beautiful than you did 50 years ago. And I just have to say this because I'm not a performer, but you're so devoted to coming and doing this. I'm just so touched by Baba's love when you sing, Jim. And I just have to say thank you to Baba for giving all of us your beauty, your devotion, and your beautiful voice. Thank you, Jim. Jai
Hey,
Baba.
Wonderful,
Ruthie,
thank you.
was that all recorded?
Yep.
Hey, when I drop my body, just play that recording and that'll be fine. Thank you very much. Then you can light me right up. You know what I mean?